Well, today is the day I think a lot of you have been waiting for a long time. There was a wasp right there. We are going to be working on the Loadstar. I actually have a lot of things I want to get done this winter with the Loadstar. Mainly just kind of finishing things up. We kind of got to where it's been for quite a while ago, and it's just kind of been this way. And so I do want to start kind of wrapping up interior and stuff and figuring out the rear end, whatever we do with that. But for right now, we need to get this kind of roadworthy again, which it's already roadworthy. Really, you just need to fix a coolant leak, and we need to figure out, geez, these wasps are not happy. But we need to figure out something to do here. This is actually going to be in kind of this, it's not a show, it's more like a party, whatever, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's going to be sitting where people can see it. So we want to kind of make this back end look a little better, so we're going to be working on that throughout the week. But first of all, we do need to figure out the coolant leak and things like that, so let's at least get it into the shop. See if she wants to. Party on. Things sound so good. Found the culprit. Right there. We just put a cap on there, and obviously that is leaking, so we're gonna have to figure out a better method for that. So that will be an easy fix now, so that's good. But yeah, let me see if we can get that off, and then see what we need to do to fix it. Well, got the plug off, let it drain out, and then figure out what I'm going to use to make that better. Alright, well, we got a new temporary fix on there. Just a piece of rubber hose with a bolt on it and some clamps. That'll work for now. But got some water in her. I guess really we just need to start her up without the fan falling over. Start her up and see so let's start her up and see if she will. I think we need a new radiator cap, because this is just leaking water, so I don't think it's holding pressure very good. Which is obviously it's holding some kind of pressure, but yeah, this constant leak shouldn't do that when that cap's closed, so I need to figure that out. Well, it's been a couple of days now that we have the radiator leak fixed. Still need to get a radiator cap. That's still not sealing very good. But now we're going to be moving on to the back. And we're finally going to make this back end look better. Probably not the final design, but it'll look better. I have Ryan here with me. We're actually getting the truck ready for, it's not really a show, kind of an event. But so we got these 1x6 boards, and they're just going to be going here between the frame rail. So kind of like a wooden trailer deck. It's kind of the look it's going to have. And then we'll have this angle iron that will go on the edge like that. Obviously you'll have the board there. And so I think it'll be a pretty clean look and simple. So it's kind of the game plan. Need to take that piece of plywood off and then kind of figure out what we need to do. We'll have to figure out these rivet heads. Probably have to countersink the boards to fit over those, but overall should be a pretty simple job. Well, we got our countersinks done. Just drilled some holes wherever these rivets are and turned out really good. It's flush, but now we need to run to the store, get some angle iron and some bolts to go through. So hopefully we can find the angle iron. We need like a 1.5 by 3. I don't know how common that is, but we'll go find out. So guess we'll see you when we get back from the store. Oh, 17 holes down, drilled, 1 to go. But things are coming out really good. So we got our bolts. Everything is pretty much secured except for this last hole I need to do. But we're actually really happy with how it's coming out. Even so that we might, I don't think we're even going to use the angle iron on the edge. I think it looks good just like this. Just sits on top. And originally the angle iron was going to be kind of to help hold it down, but since we have 3 bolts in each board, like, they're not going anywhere. So yeah, pretty excited. Truck's finally getting a little love. Now we just need to get some fenders for this bad boy. We've been trying to figure out how to do those for a while now. Lots of ideas, but nothing permanent. But winter, my goal winter is to get that figured out, so we'll figure it out. Well, yeah, so let's get this last hole drilled and bolted down, and we can be done. And then we just have the filler cap lid to do. All 18 bolts drilled and secured. Not a fun job, but turned out pretty good, so it was worth it. Now, we're almost done. Still need to figure out the fuel lid here. I know somewhere under here is the fuel cap, so I need to do some measuring and everything, and hopefully cut the hole in the right place, secure this, and we will officially be done. Well guys, I am pretty dang happy with how this turned out. Everything went together really well. Fuel door fits perfect. And though this isn't the finished product, it is something that just looks good for the time being. And so we will take that. But man, came out pretty dang good. And I think for the most part, I still need to get a thermostat or a new radiator cap, but besides that, I think we are ready for the show. We'll definitely wash it before and all that, but other than that, we are good to go. And we're gonna be taking this truck out, probably the longest drive, furthest it's been away from the ranch. We drive it quite a bit just around town, which is like 4 miles from us. So we'll go back and forth, no problem. But I think this is like 20 miles. So it'll kind of be the test of how it does. But I'm not worried. This thing's pretty solid. There's been a few kinks here and there, but other than that, this thing's done pretty well. And it's a mechanical diesel, so unless you run out of fuel, nothing can really go wrong there. Well, I think I'm gonna end this one here. Got the deck done. That was the main thing I wanted to get done in this video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.